hello. Hello, hello. How are you doing tonight? I think it's all working again. I have figured out the key. Also, is it T-Gump or T-Gump? Either way, my bot is telling me that you apparently leave a tab of this stream open all the time and you're always in the chat. The former, okay. Good to know. Oh, let's see. That button, that button. And it goes. Well, welcome back in. Appreciate you being here. I need to remember where I left off. And I'm not so sure I do. Oh, man. Today was a day, too. Right. I need to go back to the bottom of the lake bed. That's where I was going. Anyway, I'm in between two client projects, winding down one and spinning up the other, so it's the kind of time when it's like, I really need to be spending 16 hours a day on client work, but that just is not realistic. There you are. So yeah, that was wild. Up! Come on. There we go. That and started getting my eyes checked out more deeply by professionals, and let's just say this lady that was checking out my eyes was like, "Oh yeah, they're messed up. It's no wonder you have a hard time seeing things." My eyes want to go two different directions. Alright, I need to stop talking about that and start thinking about flying, otherwise I'm gonna crash. Alright, where's this lake bed? Here it is. Easy. Alright. Haven't completely lost it. Now. Apparently some dude that disappeared at the bottom of this. And I want to go figure out what's down there. Preferably without dying. Easy enough. Oh, this is spooky. Ooh. The other thing I noticed is that when I was doing, cutting up some clips from my previous VODs, there was one of the messages from one of the Nomai when they were kids talking about feeding the anglerfish and it will light the way. And I think I understand what it means now. I'm gonna get lost in here. Okay. Talk about a maze, holy smokes. What? Okay. Oh boy. Come on, come on. Did we make it? Nope, we didn't. Okay, saved it here. Oh, there we go. I have the odd feeling that I went about this backwards. Maybe not. It sure looks like it. Whoop. Remember buttons now. There's something back there? Apparently not. Fossils. Interesting. I'm not gonna be able to jump through that, am I? Oh. Okay. Didn't actually expect to make it through that. Where are we? We came in this way, right? No, we didn't. Did I just trap myself? Wait a second. Yeah, okay. There's some quantum nonsense going on in here. This is the way I just came up, isn't it? Yeah, so there's the sand. Oh man, this is gonna take a little bit of brain power to figure out. Yep. Alright. Go to the right. It's blocked. Turn around. Locked? No. Okay. So that one keeps switching back and forth between the stalagmites and the spiky weeds. Get you through there? No? Come on. Nope. Apparently not. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ah. Hi, tree. Thank you for your help. That was a little stressful. Oh, my. Well, what happened here? Mallory. If you've come here to look for Coleus, then this is where we were when he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days now. Your strange, wandering rock friend is here, but Coleus isn't. Coleus and I observed the this unusual looking rock shard and several smaller rocks in at least 2 other caverns. I'm unsure if this is relevant. What happened before Coles disappeared? We were examining the different rocks. I recall Coles standing on the largest one, the Wandering Rock. I was taking notes, and then my lantern died. Oh. When I lit it again, Coles and the rock were both gone. So maybe, can I travel with the rock if I turn my light out? I wonder. Oh, hi, rock. What is this? Light switch? Yes, a light switch. Two. Okay. Oh, that's a neat trick. Alright, so this is one of the ones we've been to already. Maybe? 3. Is this the one I haven't been to? I think so. Now, that's interesting. Now you're gone. Yep. Coleus. How curious. This rock took me with it to a new location. I wonder why this happened. Curious, but also alarming. This new cave appears to be lacking an entrance or exit. Also, the rock that brought me here disappeared while I wasn't watching. The Wandering Rock has returned. Never before have I been so delighted to see a sedimentary specimen. So, does that mean that the quantum moon shifts locations in the shadow of other planetary bodies? Maybe. I wonder if I myself became quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. This seems the clearest explanation. Hypothesis. If the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock as long as I'm not observing my surroundings. Meaning, I must be in complete darkness. I'm going to bring my mentor here to see this. Mallory is here now too. We theorize when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to act as an observer, explaining the need for darkness. The being can become entangled with that quantum object and they move together. Okay, from an actual physics standpoint, like double slit experiment level stuff, that's a really cool twist. I like it. And I mean, granted, my knowledge of real quantum physics is so limited. But still, that's really neat. Friends, Police has discovered a new quantum rule. He has also promised me he'll never vanish again, even if he does learn something useful from it. Did the shuttle have lights in it? I wonder. No way in, no way out. Hello. Which one are we in now? Have I been in this one before? Ow! Jeez, that made me jump. Yeah, I have been in this one. Okay. Okay. Come on. Ooh. Oh wait, I think I know where I am. Yeah, right here, okay. One sec. Apparently, tired eyes means sticky eyelids. Holy smoke. Okay, so I learned things about quantum rocks now, and this makes me wonder what other shenanigans can be pulled. Especially with the moon. Because if those shards are actually part of the moon, and they can travel when they're not being observed in total darkness, then does the moon also then travel when it's in total darkness? And can I leverage that? At this point, I think there's too much sand here. Actually, I want to go back and talk to this guy. I think there's too much sand here to go to the Sunless City. Again, I want to get down to the anglerfish. Alright, I have a question for you. I found something. You know my writing about the quantum moon. Oh yes, everyone knows a mystery, don't they? Who wouldn't wonder about a moon is that sometimes there and sometimes it's not. I observe the quantum moon orbiting each of the 5 planets, but sometimes it quite simply disappears from the sky altogether. Maybe there's another place it travels to. Unfortunately, if there is, I've never seen it. Perhaps if I take a closer look at these star charts. The sun station. Is that what's in orbit around the sun? Then I don't think so. This sun station? Is that what's in orbit around the sun? Oh, wow, I totally misread that. So that was in orbit around the sun, do you think? Is there something... Oh, I wonder if there's something else in orbit that I haven't noticed. Quite clever than Nomai to devise a way to study the sun up close and personal. It must have been tremendously difficult to construct and hunt inside, I can only imagine. I wonder how were they able to travel back and forth from the sun station and the hourglass twins with the slightest, when the slightest slip up would have meant a fiery death. Okay. So I must know. Is there something else here? So there's the twins. I don't see anything yet. I was assuming that Ash Twin was the sun station. But maybe I'm totally wrong here. Wait a second. Come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go. What are you? Oh. Wait, what are you? Brittle Hollow. Okay. I saw sparklies and got distracted. Is there something else orbiting here? Is it the interloper? If there is something here, I don't see it yet. But there is our sneaky little friend. Or is it this thing? Actually, I wonder if it's this thing that keeps getting destroyed at the start of every loop. Because I have not been to Giant's Deep more than a couple of seconds. And I have no idea what this piece of equipment is. What are you? Because if that's the sun station, and it got popped, and then 22 minutes later the sun explodes and resets the loop, that would be very interesting. Oh boy. There's also this. Is this just space junk? Brittle Hollow leftovers? Hi? I want to touch it again. I want to touch it. In complete darkness. Are you going to go in complete darkness? Probably not. Hello. For science. Boom. Gone. Okay, back to what I was doing. Interesting, though, that it showed up over here. Our headlights on. What are you? Might we be getting out of the ship? What happens if I put the ship in that thing? If I can remember how to brain on the controls. It's a landing pad. Good to know. Open sesame. What is going on here? Launch module. Oh, wrong button. Control module. Probe. Oh. Okay, so the probe tracking module got busted. I need to remember about the velocity match. What is this one? Control module. Let's go check this one out. Trees. Oh my goodness. Ooh. My brain might have just melted. Oh, the sun's gonna blow up right now too, ain't it? Why is this projecting right to itself? That's weird. Wait, what? I think I found something. Interesting. I don't know what that was, but considering that I was in the control module of what seems to be some kind of probe control station, I think it might be a probe. Maybe. Yeah, so something... Is that the interloper? Is that what that is? Come through and busting up the station? Okay. We will go back there. First, though, check out the ship log. And I want to go back to Sunless City. Lakebed Cave. Orbital probe cannon. Oh. Oh, that's a lot of text. Let's see if there's anything new. So the claimed he was just standing on the rock, and then both him and the rock were gone. Must be standing on it and seems to observe my surroundings. Police and Mallory returned to examine the rock. They theorized that when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to observe his or her surroundings, they can become entangled with the quantum object and they move together. Okay. Now, you. There's the control module. The launch module looks heavily damaged. There's a breach in the glass viewport. The broken remains of the Nomai space station in orbit around Giant's Deep. There are 3 access ways branching off from the central hub area. Okay. So, I want to finish up on Ember Twin before I get too distracted elsewhere. So I want to run down this rumor, or one of the notes that I found. I kind of misunderstood it the first time, but when I was going through the VODs, making some clips, I found it and realized that some of the notes from when these particular Nomai were children says to feed the anglerfish and go down the stepping stones, and it'll light the way. So I want to look into that. I think the fastest way down to the anglerfish is through here. So if I remember right, if I go out the butt end of this escape pod, it should drop me right there. Yeah, this one. So here... Ah, okay. Back up a little bit. I want to get it farther down in there if I can. Okay. So now, with that there, see if I can remember the path into the city from here. I think I do. 1 second. Oh, well, would you look at you? Cute little bot account coming in here. Bye-bye. You can take your viewer purchasing website and shove it where the sun don't shine. Thank you. Come again, never. Okay. Back to cave hunting, spelunking. Automod is the real MVP right now. The thing about string parsing is once you figure out what these doofuses use for their string parsing, or for their, to try to get around moderation tools, using space.com for their scam link, you put it in Automod, Automod catches it, and then you simply hit the ban button. Easy peasy. Wonder what's down there. Now through here. And you. There's a wall there. Okay. And up here. Under the sand. Through that. Through this one. And we're there. I do remember it. That's good. Okay, now... This one is Stepping Stone Cave, right? Yeah. See if I can avoid getting lost in here this time. Kinda gotta watch out for the light. Aha! Well, would you look at that? Read the game text, people. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. I'm not sure if this is a cool view or a spooky one. What is that? Okay. Let's see what this says. Levi. Whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Oh, whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Put the emphasis on the right syllable. Rule change. The anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and don't peek. The rest of us, the little fish, land against one wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across to the other side. The anglerfish catches you. You're eaten. Last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish a blindfold and becomes a little fish. Why are we changing it? What does lamb mean? Why are we changing it? It's too hard if you can't see anything. Aunt Pie says real anglerfish are blind. So you have to wear a blindfold. Oh, that's a good piece of info to have. Because based on what I know so far, the anglerfish are in... Why can't I remember the names again? Bramble. Dark Bramble. Hey, thank you for the follow. Dark House, welcome in. Appreciate you. Are you another veteran of this game? I've been seeing a few very experienced players come through, so I'm very curious. This is completely blind, if you couldn't tell. You are. Very nice. Very nice. When was your first playthrough? Because I have only picked this up 20 hours of gameplay ago. So I'm curious when people first played it. So I've seen some people who were like real veterans, like beta players and other people who became junkies within the last year. So, rule update. It's okay if younger kids don't wear the blindfold when they're it. The rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. I really enjoy the Know My culture. It's this weird combination of human and overly scientific almost. You have a highlight on your channel that you go look? You played it before it was on Steam. Oh, okay. And played it on Epic. On your channel. Do you also stream that? I am curious. And how long have you been doing that, if you do? 5 years ago. Okay, so it's been a minute. Oh. Okay. Anglerfish study. Mallory. 5 years ago. Yeah, so in some ways I wish that I had learned about this game 5 years ago, and in other ways I'm glad that it's now. I think I appreciate the depth of it more now than I would have 5 years ago. You don't stream anymore? We did stream this game. It was a fun experience. Oh, that's awesome. Cool. Yeah, I've been really enjoying it. The depth of it, and not knowing anything going in was a very good choice. Like, I actually just posted a clip, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. Put a clip up on the socials of my reaction to seeing the face of one of the NPCs for the first time. I didn't know what to expect at all. So it's like, yeah, your face is confusing to me. Because I had no idea what I was getting into. I knew nothing. So anyway, thank you for coming and joining. I appreciate it. And now I want to learn about anglerfish, because I feel like I'm going to run into them soon. Okay, so the long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it used this growth to attract prey, a lure. It's the only way to play, really. It's a game. Yeah, so one of the most interesting, it's kind of dark, but one of the most interesting reviews that I saw for the game was, when I'm old, I hope that I get Alzheimer's so I can forget this game and play it again before I die. It's like, that's really dark, but also incredibly indicative of the experience of playing this game for the first time. Just like, I don't know if that's like touching or dark or somewhere in between. Survive on an IV drip of blind playthroughs. Yeah, from what you were saying, or someone was saying a couple streams ago, it's pretty rare now to find someone who's on a first playthrough. Is that the case? Or do they come about every once in a while? I think it's why people like watching others play it, because they get to relive that discovery. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I've never experienced a game where I had that feeling. But even that, I honestly, I have no idea if I'm 10% or 90% of the way through this game. Like, no concept of it. But I already can tell why people enjoy that experience, because it's so unique. I've never experienced anything like it. It's really cool. Still see a ton of people discovering this game. That's amazing. I'll tell you, even though I'm not done with it yet, it is going very high up on my list of recommended games. I even truly top 10 game for you. That's fantastic. I understand. I definitely understand. I even have some of my D&D friends who were coming in and watching the stream, And I told him, it's like, no, pump the brakes, stop. Ignore me until I'm done playing Outer Wilds. Go play it yourself, because I don't want to spoil it for you being on stream. So, and now I'm curious, is there any other game that you have found that has a similar effect? Maybe not as profound, because Outer Wilds seems to be quite a bit more profound than a lot of games, but are there other things, other games that you've played that you would rank up near Outer Wilds for that kind of experience? I want to know, because I want to play them. I have not done Undertale yet, and I think Undertale might be next for me. So call this an update, Mallory. Or an update, Mallory. While I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule to their game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. Oh, I missed one on the bottom right. The anglerfish's digestive tract suggests death by starvation. Missed 1 and 2. Put that up here in a tab. Missed. So I've heard of those, but I honestly know nothing about them. For some reason, oh, this one says last update January 25, but published in 2021. Okay. For some reason, I thought the Myst games were ancient, like 80s games. I'll put it nearly as high. We really enjoyed Return of the Obra Dinn. So there's another one that I've heard of but know nothing about. And I can't remember where I've heard of it. They got remakes recently. They were originally point and click from the 90s. Okay, so if I was to go play the Myst games, should I play the originals or the remakes? Generally, if it's something like that, I would start with the originals before going to the remake. But every once in a while, you find one where it's like, no, totally not worth playing the original. I'm gonna put this. I wish the game wouldn't go black when I move my mouse out of it. Oh, right. So Return of the Obra Dinn. Wasn't this a Game Jam game? I think this one started as a Game Jam game. Because I remember seeing a bunch. Actually, it might have been a GDC talk. I think it might have been a GDC talk about the shaders. The original's worth playing? Great, cool, good to know. Yeah, so Obra Dinn, the shader that they used in that game is really unique how they implemented it. It's really cool. So thank you for the recommendations. I will be putting those on my list. And Obra Dinn is the Return of the Obra Dinn. That's a lot of time-based mechanics, isn't it? Okay, visually the specimen appears to be of the same species as the anglerfish and dark bramble. We don't believe that it originated from this planet. So how the hell did it get here then? I'm entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. Okay, so that's referring to the kids. Okay. Yeah, these anglerfish are some freaky bastards. What is this? Oh, okay. You spooky piece of ghostiness. I want to know what you are. Okay, so this leads right out to the surface. Where do I go from here? I think I might be too late. Yeah, the sand is too high now. I don't think I can... Wait, that's not the sand. I'm gonna go back. Can I get back? Probably can't find my way back. Okay. I'm just trying to think of if I have enough time with the sand coming in to... Oh, boy. Get down into the city again. So I think there's a few more things I need to discover down there, but I wanted to get down here as well. Yes. Shuttle is currently on the... Oh, wait, excuse me? It's on the Comet. It's a different shuttle. What is this? The Sunless City. This goes into the Sunless City. I want to see this and then I want to go check out that shuttle. Are you these quantum weeds again, or are you just in the way? Okay, you're in the way. No. Where do you think you're going? Oh. I fear a situation may be dire. It's Clary. Pie Poke and I landed here on this comet not long after its arrival in this star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pie and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. But Pie and my sister have been gone for some time now, and they haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to go look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Oh, Pie. Come back to me safely, my friends. Is that the interloper? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, was it this side? Yeah, okay. Is there any more control I have over this thing, or is it just gonna fly? Oh, we're spinning. I don't know what... I haven't yet figured out what the right side does. Come on. So I'm there. The interloper's over there. I'm curious if it's actually going to connect me with this spooky flying rock. No, at those orbit speeds, it's not going to connect here. It'll be the next round, which is going to take way too bloody long. Where are we flying? Is this an intercept course with Dark Bramble? Because that would be awkward. No. It's starting to curl back in again. So on that trajectory, it's probably going to plunge me right into the sun. My Kerbal brain is kicking in here. So is the interloper going to end up in the sun? Or has it got one more pass? One more pass. Okay. However, that is going to tighten its orbit quite a bit, I would think. Where is this going to put me? And why is the interloper always facing the sun? Wait, is that how... That's not how comets work, is it? Yeah, we're just on a collision course with the sun at this point. I guess that's something I've never really thought about with astrophysics. Is a comet's tail always pointing away from the sun? This way. Boom. Get out of here. I don't want to see you anymore. Okay. One thing I wanted to try. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Shit. I heard it buzzing. It didn't quite register. Oh, man. Oh, we're gonna get toasted now. I pushed the wrong direction on the joystick. That was funny. I did not expect to be able to launch myself with a gravity cannon. Oh, man. Okay, I wanted to see this. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, hold the phone. Where's my spacesuit? That's the first time I've seen that thing crash into this planet. Okay, I need to reorient myself. Directions. Where's the elevator? Elevator's here. That is the correct sound to be making right now. Okay, so it's to the right of the cockpit. Did it crash into the planet or did it go somewhere else? Did it fly past us? Oh, it's gonna be a tease, isn't it? I haven't looked at that yet either. Unrelated to what's going on, do you have the DLC out of curiosity? I don't. It's in my Steam cart. I haven't. I keep forgetting to push the purchase button before stream. The recommendation that was given to me was like essentially play the base game, but stop right before you go and like do the ending. Go play the DLC and then do the ending. But I should get the DLC so that it's in there. But I know nothing about it, so I don't even know how it connects. Okay. Did it actually crash? Or did it just fly past and these planets are small? Oh boy, come on. There we go. Okay, so there's the seed. Basically, doing the DLC late in the playthrough is good. Good to know, thanks. And obviously not spoiler related. Is it an extension or in addition to the storyline? I don't know if that makes sense. Like, is it a continuation of the content or a different arc? Okay. I could have sworn that thing crashed onto the surface, but I didn't hear anything. And I don't see anything. I've also not seen what that is. Or that. Alright, well... whatever it was... adjacent, but it ties in. Okay. Well, I will try to pick it up tonight. But, see if I remember. Yeah, I don't know, man. Do one more pass, but I could have sworn... oh, wait a second. Oh no, I've seen something else. Just the same things. Okay. Well, said I could have sworn it crashed here, but apparently it didn't. However, this is the first time that I've seen something. Where's the smoke at? No. It's I'm gonna check something a second on this seed. It's well done. Reason people say wait till wait towards the end is because it's a little better. Oh, it's a little better when you already have an understanding of what's going on. That makes sense. I mean, it is DLC, so it's kind of assuming that people have already played the main story. How far after they released the original game was it before they before they made the DLC? Okay, so I didn't get it this far in last time. Oh, hello, beautiful. There's trees and a campsite. Is that feldspar? I wonder. About 2 years. Okay. That's a decent chunk of time. So as you probably know, this game lives in your subconscious. I was like, I wonder if I could actually get that deeper in there. Because the theory is currently that that is a portal to Dark Bramble. Alright, let's go here. I do want to come back and make sure I've explored all of this. I think I have, but I just want to double check. However, I also need to go make sure I finish exploring this. Oh, we were coming way too hot. I just looked at the numbers and it was 600 and something meters per second. Like, that's a little spicy. Gravity cannon, that's where I need to go. Where are you, gravity cannon? Oh, you're right here. Oh! You saw nothing. I want to try something. Because I could launch myself. And for the sciences, I want to see what happens if I do this. Will it stay here? You gonna stay put long enough for me to do it? When you complete the game, there's a very well done documentary. Yeah, so I had a couple other people recommend that to me, actually. I have it open in a tab, so I remember. I'm really looking forward to doing that, especially because I am a bit of a game dev myself. I'm really curious to hear what the devs have to say about it and some of the documentary around it. What am I trying to say? It's rare to come across a game that seems so special. Like one of these games that I want to make sure that is preserved so that my kids can play it, you know? And this is definitely on that list. And given that, I really want to hear more about how it was made. And I'm slightly impatient. I already have the suit on. Right. I'm slightly impatient to finish it because I'm so excited about watching the documentary. Here we go. The game design for this game is great. I think they mostly nailed the guide you by level design. Now hold your hand. Absolutely. 100%. The starting area, from a game developer standpoint, it's like, yeah, this is obviously a tutorial section. But it didn't feel like a tutorial section because you're learning about the research that has been done into this ancient civilization that is in the solar system. And you're kind of being handed some of the main mechanics on a silver platter, but it's not really handing them to you because you could blow right past it and skip it and never learn about those things. But at the same time, it's there, and you, like you said, it's not holding your hand. It puts it in front of you, but doesn't force you through it in a game tutorial way. It's also tutorials showing you what the game is going to be about. Yeah. I hadn't thought of it that way too, because it does more than just teach you the mechanics. It gives you a tiny window into what it's about. Okay. Now it's this one, right? For science. Before it flies away. I didn't actually know that was a Steam achievement. Pachoo! Oh, that's amazing. Well, bye, ship. I just wanted to science it and see what happened. Now, is this still gonna be blocked off? I'm gonna fly my way out of here now, aren't I? That's fantastic. Yeah, it is. Hope we can get through here. Well, on that note then, I'm gonna go down and see if there's anything down here, and then we'll go through our little shortcut. Yeah, from a game design standpoint, science compels us to launch our ship into the abyss. Yes, for science. From a game design standpoint, I think this is a masterclass because it lets you play it at your own pace. Where's this rock? I don't know. I'm gonna fly up here. It lets you play it at your own pace. Oh, here it is. Right here. It doesn't force you into anything that I've run into. And I gotta stop walking so I can think about what I'm trying to say. It lets you play it at your own pace. It doesn't force you into anything that, like, it doesn't railroad you into anything or any one path. And one of the most fascinating things about this game to me is that I know that it can be beaten, like, immediately after launching it, within a few minutes. But it all comes down to game knowledge, map knowledge, and where you're going. I'm assuming. That's just the comment that I've heard from multiple sources. So knowing that, it's like, this is game design masterclass in how to build an immersive, engaging game. There's only one required dialogue before beating the game. That's amazing. From a game design standpoint, that's kind of mind-blowing. And I want... Oh boy. Let's do this right. I want to know more about the mind of the devs. And how they designed it to be that way. Because there's multiple different types of games that have had profound effects on me. And some of them are nostalgic, you know, the games you play as a little kid, those kinds of things. And some of them are games like this, where they're very deep and mechanically sound that just stick with you. The first Hellblade. All right, let me pause. I'm gonna come back to that. What am I here for? I think now that I'm actually here, have I done everything here? I did the high energy lab. Did all that. So maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe we're good. So the original Hellblade was one that really messed with my head for a while. Because they brought in... They were really trying to portray the experience of mental illness and schizophrenia, specifically, in that game. And they brought in essentially consultants who were schizophrenic to advise on how they designed the audio in the game. And it still haunts me how well they did with that. And it's one of the few games that, while it didn't get that much attention or love from the wider gaming community, it still sticks with me on an almost scarred level. Makes me want to go back and play it again. But I also don't really want to play the second one because they diverged from... It looks like they diverged from that original intent into something more targeting AAA audiences, which I'm not a super fan of. It's games like this, like this is not a game for everybody. You're targeting a specific niche. Oh yeah, it is tracking it. Look at that. Now for science. It moved. I see you. And now it's on the 6th location. Oh, hello there. Well, I don't have a ship, so I'm gonna try it anyway. Can I get off? Nope, I looked away. It's gone. Can I land it? Yeah, we landed. Good. Okay. What else is there to discover in this loop? Now that my ship is nowhere to be seen. I think next... That moon? The quantum moon? That's the only name I know for it. If there's another one, then no, I don't. Yeah. The sneaky bastard floating around the solar system. I'm starting to get a handle on how it works, too. I want to know this 6th location that it's going to. That's really intriguing to me. Or a potential 6th location, anyway. It's a hard jump into the middle of the playthrough. Oh, you don't know exactly what I don't know? Yeah. So, for context then, that's why I start from the beginning, leave the tab open and everything. Huh? That's fair. That's what I was saying. My bot sees you. Knows you're here. And frankly, if you're interested and want the context, I am putting each of the VODs up on YouTube as I go through them under the same name. The first couple episodes I had some serious mic problems, but they're there. Oh, that's actually, I want to see if I can find that shiny blue circle again. There it is. So context, what have I done so far? Pretty much everything on the twins, I think. I need to go look at the Ash twin a little bit more. This is spooky. So yeah, I need to go back to Timberhearth. Look a little bit there. I think I've done all of Ada Rock, and I've done everything. I think I think everything except the Southern Outpost or Southern Observatory on that place. That Shattered Hollow? Broken Hollow? Brittle Hollow. God damn. A good look at the ship log would help? Sure. Let's gonna keep poking around here, but I'll go look at the ship log when I get back there. Keep poking around waiting for the. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I've been here before. Oh yeah, I did a big old loop. Yo, look at the ship log once this resets in a minute. Mostly like looking for sneaky little pockets. Where have I missed something? Oh! Yeah, we're about to get torched anyway. I did, with a slight hint, find the Easter egg inside the high energy lab. I think the only hint that was given was that it has to do with the experiment. The ending? The ending. If that's the oh, the one where it rolls the credits? Yes. Yeah. The kazoo. So the only hint that was really given was to do something with the experiment that you're not supposed to do. It took me a minute, but we got there. You. It was fun. It really was. I enjoyed that quite a lot. What do you mean we're next? Stars, you see all the other stars are dying out. Well, why do we have to be born at the end of the universe? And our sun, the star charts. Why? Why did you want to update them so badly? Or why did I want to update them so badly? I didn't have to know. But no, oh no. I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for things I shouldn't have. And now our sun is about to... Oh. I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. Yo. That's an interesting one. To have that dialogue option this close to the end of it. Yeah, so... I meant to roast a marshmallow there. Not doze off. Anyway, yeah, that... I really enjoyed that. Little ending Easter egg. Can we actually roast this without burning? Ah! Go away. Are you done having your moment yet? Finish your moment. I'm gonna just roast a marshmallow. Okay. This is much easier in real life. Dude, the music. So I've played piano since I was 8 years old. 32 now. Oh, there we go. Eat it. And on and off for the last 10 years. And I have actually found the main theme sheet music for this, and I really want to play it. For the screenshot. It's amazing. It's really amazing music. And now the social media feeds have started giving me people doing acoustic versions of it as well. Like their own loops. It's pretty good. I'm gonna disagree. I think a perfectly roasted marshmallow on a different planet might be rather. You're given how oxygen and fire work together. You're probably right. Okay, what are you? I want to know. Want to know. Alright, let's go look at the ship log. Need to stop going shrimp mode during stream. It's killing my neck. Go shrimp mode enough while I'm working. Alright. Okay, so here's the 10,000 foot view. Start over here. Village, Esker's camp. Eye signal. Locator. Oh, that's right. I should go back and look at that. Lunar Lookout, Roberts Camp, Southern Observatory. That was on Brittle Hollow, right? Yeah, I think so. Lunar Lookout, Dark Bramble Seed. Inside the seed. And then earlier today, we went to the Orbital Probe Cannon. And down here, yeah, we just got these. Okay, so it was the interloper that they're referring to, the comet. That's good to confirm that. Shell's equipment, heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. There's so many things to explore, so I could go back to the interloper too and check that out. So two of the nomad located a fissure on the ice on the interloper's sunward side. And this one, the nomad landed on the interloper not long after its arrival in the solar system. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Larry the Nomai, who stayed behind, lost contact with the other two. Okay. So I need to get to the... Oh, I need to get to the interloper now, too. Okay. And then... Let's go down here. We got the vessel. I've not been to Escape Pod 3, which is on Dark Bramble. Or Inn, or whatever. We got the mural panels, the old settlement... Escape Pod 1, Escape Pod 2. Just got the anglerfish fossil. The Hanging City, we scoured that place. Black Hole Forge. Right. The alignment diagram. Now the Ash Twin Project. Yeah. Advanced World Core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. So I think I've scoured Amber Twin like 85%. Or Ember Twin. There's still something there that is bugging me. Being... Well, there's two places that are kind of bugging me. One being... on the inside of the Hanging City, in Brittle Hollow, there's the symbol of the eye of the universe. Where it's like, enter and understand, or something like that. And then there's the same symbol at that blue shiny circle on Ember Twin. And I haven't quite figured out if they're just, like, cultural religious markings, or if there's something more there. Oh, they're saying more on the Sunless City. Okay. So I might be going back to Sunless City before I diverge. There's something there still. Sure, it's camp. So all of the stars are dying. Because my current running theory is that they made the sun station and then someone intentionally triggered the stars to blow up. I have a sneaky suspicion that's wrong, but... Ashwin Tower designs. Each of the towers on the equator warps to a different planet. Although no, I were quick to note that the sun is not actually a planet. Yeah, I remember that one. Okay. See how we did the high energy lab. I found the White Hole Station. I'm still trying to figure out how to get back to the White Hole Station. I mean, I kind of know where it is, but... Northern Glacier, Quantum Moon Locator... 6th location... And... landing on the Quantum Moon seems to be a bit of a... problem. Except there's this hint about landing it at the South Pole. So I haven't quite figured out how to pilot my shuttles yet. At the Quantum Caves. This Quantum Shard. And now this one. So, I'm editing together a little bit of a clip video about the Quantum Shard on Brittle Hollow. Because when I finally recognized it, like, realized it was there, I was like, wait, that wasn't there before. But then when I was going back through the VOD, pulling out clips, I realized that shard was on screen somewhere between 6 and 10 times before I realized what it was. I was so focused on not crashing that I just didn't even recognize that it was there. So yeah, there's the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I still need to get up inside the tower here. I had a chance to read, or to get up inside of it once, but when it got sucked into the black hole, but I didn't have time to read the stuff at the top. Yeah, the quantum stuff is so fun. And now that I see it, it's so bad, even going back in my own VODs, it's like face palming when you see some of it, so. Okay, so I think I covered it. Does that give you a better picture of where we're at? Yeah, no problem at all. It helps me get a good reference point to and remind me of where I'm going. Like, I thought I was done in the Sunless City, but apparently there's something I missed. I don't quite know what yet, so we're gonna head back there a minute and see. I'll throw this on now. Let's see what I can find. So I'm thinking I did the anglerfish. Oh, it was a very late out of the game. Almost didn't exist. That's interesting because it's very useful in referencing things and helping you remember where it's at. Like add like it was after release or it was oh, we gotta go this way actually. Or just post alpha. I think. Did I just go the wrong way? Before release, but like months before? Ah, okay. There it is. So am I tripping? Where is this thing? I will say, if you look at some of the first clips of me playing this versus now, the piloting is I'm much better now. basically their design note board for, but in game. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That's the kind of thing where it would almost have to be, otherwise it'd be so difficult to design that in a way that, let's turn the flashlight, thank you. Design that in a way that wasn't spoilery too much. It's very directly from the brain of the devs. Alright, let's turn, remember what these are. So, Anglerfish Overlook District. It's up there. And I've been through all of that. Stepping Stone District. I think I've been through that. Energy Lab Trailhead. An Eye Shrine District. Maybe I haven't been to the Eye Shrine yet. Let's go over here. I just want to make sure that I've covered it all. Okay, so this is High Energy Lab, right? Yeah. Played KSP prior to playing this? So you're trying to fly the ship too carefully, especially when landing? Yeah, that makes sense. It's a little easy to send those little green men into oblivion. Honestly, I've not played as much of that game as I wish, and I was kind of holding out for KSP 2 before really digging in again. Because that was like college days for me, you know? Engineering school equals KSP addicts. But, why did the music change? Anyway, yeah, so I really want to get more into it, but, right, exactly. It's so sad the way that happened, and the more I hear about it, the more of a mess it is. It's like, why? There's so many different ways that could have gone, and it just did not have to go that way, especially with the community that was supporting that. Okay, so I've been through all of this. And, someone a while ago mentioned to me, kitten space program now, where apparently there's like a spiritual successor where they're using kittens instead of Kerbals and kind of doing the same kind of thing. Maybe we've done all this? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so my question about that is, because I tried to do a little bit of research on it. Do they have like an official website? It doesn't look like they have a... I haven't been able to find a website or a Steam page or anything. Like, do they have anything posted, or is it just subreddit stuff? They have a Discord? Okay. Is that the one... Is that linked on the subreddit for it, or is it elsewhere? I don't think I've been here yet. I have not. I don't know why everyone says the eye is important. Okay, so this is Solanum. They say it brought us to the solar system. Is that good? Dad told me lots of Nomai died when our clan came here. What if the eye isn't something good? What if the eye wanted that to happen? Oh, okay, so there was, on Brittle Hollow, there was another piece of Nomai text. And I don't know if it was Solanum, but it was someone saying that they no longer believe that the eye had foul intentions as they did as a kid, but now they believe it has no intentions. I don't know if that was Solanum or not. Video look. Dean Hall is the CEO of the game studio that's making it. So luckily we got the link. Okay. I don't think so. Here, let me... Honestly, I've never had someone try to post a link. I can quick double check. Moderation. Oh, you wouldn't get timed out. It would auto delete it. Let me quick. Not that button. Not that button. Apologies. I don't know how to use these fancy features. Here, let's do that. All right, you should be good. I just unchecked that box for now. It's not like we have a million people in here, so you should be good to post it. Perfect. Saving that in a note for later. Cool, thank you. I will check that out. That's actually something I hadn't thought about. I need to dig into those moderation settings and make sure I understand what the limits are there. For the links and stuff. But yeah, it looks super interesting and promising. I'm really curious where they take it. And hopefully it can become what we all hoped KSP2 would be. But that also might be 10 years down the road. You know? Okay, can we all just admit that these look really uncomfortable for beds? Okay, I forgot about this spot, actually. So... This is right to the shortcut door, right? Yeah. It's an eye shrine. So one thing I have not yet figured out is that there was a door there. And two, maybe I have been here. Oh yeah, I have. Photo mode. Oh, it's a whole bunch of nasty down there. So what I was saying is I haven't figured out how to get through. I mean, I'm assuming there's a way to get through Ghost Matter. I just have not figured it out yet. Oh yeah. We get on there, our goose is cooked. So I think this is really the stopping point until on Ember Twin. Until I figure out how to get through that. Except... Can I? I can. Alright. Boom. Okay. So that's the thing. You're welcome to this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system. The signal from the eye. We observe the eye's signal in our travels, followed it here to find its source. What we know is this. The source of this signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. So I've heard that statement a couple of times now. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. So is the eye must be an actual location that I can get to. Interesting. Ah, here's the other side. Okay, okay. The eye's called to us. Why won't it reveal itself? Why is it so difficult to locate it? Did something happen to it? Did the signal stop? Does the eye no longer desire to be found? Perhaps this isn't the eye's choice. The eye may not be able to communicate with us more than it already has. This is a weird, like, emotional religious connection that this people ended up building with this signal, or the eye, whatever it is. But I also may be just missing massive context. Oops. Is the eye natural or artificial? Maybe someone built it. The eye is older than the universe itself. How could something exist before its creator? It could be naturally occurring, though this doesn't answer how the eye could be as old as it is. Did the eye deliberately call out to us by sending the signal, or did we hear the signal by coincidence? We could be seeing meaning where there is none. Suppose the signal was produced incidentally. Does that mean the eye is any less important, though? Perhaps the eye wanted to be found. Could it be sentient? Maybe it chose us. Oh man. Does the eye desire something from us? Could it need us in some way? Maybe it doesn't have to be us. As I get further into this dialogue, it's a really interesting development into almost like the depression of an entire people. They followed this signal here, ended up losing a lot of people because of it, and others in one of the shrines to it, they're like maybe there was no purpose to this at all. It's like the whole like meaning to life question. That's hard. Makes you think. Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I've noticed as I get, like I said, as I get more and more into it, it's like there's these notes of people who've lost loved ones, who have started families, who have started romantic relationships, or failed experiments, or successful experiments, or accidents, or things like that. It's just top tier writing from whoever did the dialogue here. Like, absolutely amazing. Now, are we in a pickle? Nope. Only slightly. Now this one. That's the ground entry that's blocked off, right? Yeah, okay. While I'm here, is there anything else? It's crazy how much life is shown to you from text and dead locations. Yeah. Yeah, it is. You know, in a lot of ways, it makes me wonder. Like, I enjoy a lot of history. And, like, learning how different cultures work. Modern and historical. But that makes me wonder, is this the kind of stuff that archaeologists actually experience when they find things? I don't think it would be, but it makes me curious. But from a writing and design standpoint, like, absolute top-notch stuff. It gives such a phenomenal... what's the word? Window into the history and depth of the Nomai culture. I think so. We're getting constant drips of that knowledge. They get a drip or two their whole career. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's the thing, like, a lot of those people will even go, like, their whole careers without finding anything. I want to know more here. If there's a core at the center of this moon, I want to know about it, but I don't know how to get there yet. Oh, button, there we go. Man, on the list of games that make you think, this is up very, very high up there. Holy smokes. Okay, that has a scroll. Come on. Oh, there we go. Where does this take you? Oh, there's the scroll. Was it down here? What? Where was it? Oh yeah, it was actually down here. Other one. Hi. Friends visiting from the Hanging City. We are planning the Ash Twin project with a high energy lab on the Ember Twin equator. Hanoi. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude to Remy that Remy found me. But the high energy lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Hanoi would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. Right. Where does this one take me? Because this should be the twins, right? This just popped me over to Ember Twin? That'd be weird. I mean, it makes sense, but... Ah, yes. It does. Okay. Now, what I wanted to know about that is that it is actually still before. Okay. Let's go back here. Now, is this two teleporters to different spots on Ember Twin? Otherwise, why would there be two? Also, why is my ship so very far away? My ship got hucked into space by the frickin' sand pillar, didn't it? Son of a gun. I didn't think about that. Come on. Where are you? I want to make sure I understand where each of these teleporters go. Well, I wait for the sand to go down. So I want to check and see what else is at the surface level of this planet. If we have time. I don't know how much longer before big brightness goes kaboom. Oh, we don't have long at all. Shoot. What language do you use? It really depends on the use case. So mostly I've done game jam stuff in small projects. I am starting to work on a couple of longer term projects in the background, but I'm working to essentially build up a financial buffer so that I can take a year and a half to 2 years to start building into the game dev things. So I got my start with Unity and C#, but here we go. Oh, that's fun. But the licensing things there got me looking at Godot. So GD script over there, which similar to Python. I'm not a huge fan of it from a programming standpoint, but for the use case it works. The vast majority of my programming experience is C++, doing image processing and embedded programming, so microcontrollers and cameras in the air, if you catch my drift. And so yeah, that's the vast majority of my experience with code. But I've gotten to the point now where, come on, I want to watch the explosion. When it comes to programming, if I have a legitimate use case for a language, give me 2-3 days and I can be proficient enough to be dangerous. Give me 2 months and I'll know it quite well. It's like I picked up JavaScript and TypeScript things in a week and a half, enough to write an application for a medical company. I picked up Go in 3 days, enough to write a complete server to do an API with image processing and sensor configurations. What else have I done? One of the big projects I'm doing right now is using raw C++ to write an OpenGL-based 3D scanning application for welding robots. So that was all, yeah, raw OpenGL and C++, pretty much writing a game engine core from scratch. Gotcha. It's all about knowing the syntax for them, really. And data structures, yes, absolutely. And data structures is a really important one. Good example with this 3D scanning stuff and point cloud data. I was having trouble doing collision detection and found doing it the naive way of just looping through all the points in the point cloud is just not feasible. You know, when you got 4 or 5 million points, you're just not going to loop through them all to learn enough, or to be able to check all the data points. My brain got too distracted looking at the planet. And that's where I learned about KD trees. And KD trees allowed me to search through 10 million data points, 10 million data points in a matter of single-digit seconds to check multiple geometry collisions. So yeah, it's all about the data structures. Heard of or done Advent of Code? I've heard of it. I've never done it. I don't actually know much about it. I think it was Primogen talks about that a lot, doesn't he? Which total kind of, I mean, not total side note, but kind of side note. I got to meet the man, Primogen himself, in San Francisco at Open Sauce. It's really cool. He's short. He's very short. But I mean, who am I to talk? I'm 5'8", so I'm not exactly a giant myself. Ooh. Advent of Code. Are you a programmer yourself? Just talking like you might know your way around a keyboard. I was expecting to find something here. We're gonna get popped before we get to the top here, aren't we? Fun puzzle coding challenge? Alright. Self-taught hobbyist. What kind of projects do you work on? I always like hearing about people's projects and what they're building. What's wrong with Unity? Oh, games aren't your main focus? Okay. Yeah, my history... Like, I started mostly in electronics, hardware design, and then got into firmware from there, and then got into software and got a job. So I started my career at a not defense contractor. I started my career at a engineering contractor, and then got to see everything from furniture to automotive and a whole bunch of stuff from there. and then I went to a defense contractor and worked on a bunch of things that make me never want to work for a defense contractor again. Yeah, that's a longer discussion. And then I went independent as a freelancer. Actually, the end of this month will be 3 years that I went independent. So I've been doing that for 3 years and actually quit my job. I know I traveled to the solar system to pursue the signal. Okay, yeah. I quit my job 2 months before my second child was born. And I'm pretty sure everybody thought I had absolutely lost my mind. But then within a year, I doubled my income. Within 2 years, I tripled my income. And then they shut up about it. Okay. There's the spookiness himself. What was I gonna do? There's so many different things to look at now. There's still a few things on Timber Hearth that I need to check out. Sounds crazy. Yeah, it's been a little bit nutty. That was the child that the midwife did not show up in time for, too. So I ended up having to do her job myself. So that was an adventure. Pretty sure that took 10 years off my life. Right there. This is why I studied the whole process. I'm not nearly as good as a midwife, but good enough that the kid survived and he's 3 years old now, so... Or 2.5, anyway. Gray hairs a few years early, yeah. So I'm 32, right? And my wife, she ended up pulling a gray hair out of my head the other day. Like, oh, okay, well. Guess I had to start sometime. At least I'm not like my dad, who was going bald by the time he was, 22. Oh boy. Oh, that was a nasty leg spike. What is going on? Yeah, so... My dad was going bald by the time he was 22, and he's got a full ZZ Top beard now. Like, I'm talking belly button length, full white beard. Chert's research knows property of Chert's. I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. I don't know much about the moon. Seems no one has ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will leave more information about it. Okay. You have time to get adjusted to it? Yeah, that's true. I see you. Hello. Do you have anything interesting, or are you technically a tutorial area item? Oh yeah. You're just jumping around all over the place, huh? Stress beacons. It's 2. Alright. Look around for a second, but I think we did everything here. So yeah, I like playing around with a lot of different projects and trying different things. So I spent some time playing Stone Shard. and to learn more like file IO, I decided I was like, I'm trying to leverage my Go right now. I'm trying to learn more about that language, and I'll do that. I'll pick a project that isn't necessarily suited well for a language, but I want to try to use a language for it so that I can learn more about the language itself. And I am trying to build a... Oh, there's a sign back there. I missed a sign. Let's go. Down in the grove? Or up here? Up near where the rock is. Okay. I'm trying to build a modding tool for a stone shard. That can, like, modify game save files and stuff using Go. So... I'm also just trying to flex the skills. There's a sign. Oh. This thing? Quiet shade. Russell bark. In the ancient glade. It's always dark. Quiet shade across old bark. In the ancient glade, it's always dark. What? It's moving. I don't know that I like this. What is that referring to? Ouch! Okay, no, you don't. Who needs tank? Right? This is gonna hurt. Yo, what? Okay, so those all suck us out. Oh, this is gonna shoot us out other geysers, isn't it? Is there anything else down here? I'm pretty sure that took off my ankles, my knees, and my hips. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo? Circle. We'll go the circle. Oh, this one's coming in. This one's going out. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Oh, I found things. It is us in primordial form. The Nomai stared upon us like gods. Coleus, after closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for native life dwelling in some of the cave pools. So unfortunately, we'll have to mine one of the other sites. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about Site 2B? It shares similar formations and strata. This sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining Site 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. Site 2B is safe. Coley says we'll continue to monitor our activity and its effect on the life here. On the opposite hand, new life. This species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor Mallory once told me about, from when our clan used to travel across this universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. Interesting. That's cool. Okay, so we came down that way. Can we go out this way? Yes. Oh boy. What is going on here? Someone else has been down here. Can of sardines. Huh. So this wasn't always full of water. Alright, so that's probably gonna suck us right back to the beginning. Okay, let's try it. Oh boy. Okay. Well. Now we're in the three spires, aren't we? Can I get up? Nope, I can't. I mistimed it. We're stuck now. There we go. Is that ice? Rock. Probably rock. Is this where we just came in? I think so. Well, that was neat. I always feel like I miss something when those kinds of things happen. It's like, buy quantum loop? Oh, is it there? Oh, my mind. Yeah, there's more to explore there. Hmm. Want to know. Second. Got a couple of sick kiddos upstairs right now. It's not great. And the 5-year-old has a fever of 100 degrees. Feels kind of crummy. Okay, so there. Ow. Wait a second. Hmm? Am I tripping? I'm tripping. Okay. Good to know. That's the game we're playing now. Got it. Let me down. Okay. Yep. That is the game we're playing now. I understand slightly. Alright, let's do one more loop here. Because there's some quantum bullshittery going on. Ah, yes. This is what I was hoping to find, actually. Where does this lead? So no, it goes down deeper. Right. This is the other side of that waterfall. Okay. On site 2B. Here we are. Hydrate. Forget that talking for this long dries you out pretty good. Whoa. Okay. Not just today. I started right around Christmas last year. It's only a couple of months. Oop, let's not walk off there. Yeah, so I'd have to look. I think it was actually it might have been Christmas Eve. So not long at all. Liking it. Honestly, I've been really enjoying it. And I haven't really been able to put my finger on why, actually. But I really have been enjoying it. Being able to share something that I thoroughly enjoy with other people who thoroughly enjoy it is really nice. And I think part of it might be there's not that many people where I live, or like people I know, that actually enjoy video games the way I do. So being able to share that with other people is great. And something that I have found that I find quite fulfilling is creating something that other people enjoy experiencing, which is why I was drawn to Outer Wilds. Like, other people enjoy watching new people play it. Cool, upgrade that experience. It's also why I'm drawn to being a DM for Dungeons and Dragons or other TTRPGs. I get to put my creative brain to work, creating something that other people can really enjoy, and other people more enjoy being a part of something that someone else created. Game dev, streaming, DMing, it all kind of falls into that same under that same umbrella, I think. But yeah, I can see it being something I do longer term. We're gonna Minecraft this. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh no. Okay. Part of it is that I do intend to expand into doing the like development stream stuff. Interesting. And trying to share some of the engineering experience that I have with other people. Share some of the skills that I've built. See if I can help other people grow their skill sets as well to build cool things, because I love it when people build cool things and I want to know about the cool things that people are building. Music. And I like connecting. I guess this kind of touches on what I said earlier. I don't connect well with people in real life. People don't like me that much, generally. Probably the tism that does that. But I like connecting with people who enjoy similar things like this, and enjoy it for the art that it is, not just for getting in and shooting things, but enjoy the fact that this is the combination of almost every traditional art form plus technology equals games like Outer Wilds. And I really enjoy finding other people who appreciate that. How do you say that name? Oino? Oh no? It's gotta be oh no. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Sucad. Sucad. We saw that name somewhere else. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on the Ash Twin? Yeah, isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on the Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for the towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. That's why it looks so decimated. Oh. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. relieved by our clan's decision to use timber hearth's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. Okay, I mean, I appreciate the compassion, but we still built spaceships out of wood. I think the best streams are streams that people are doing things they enjoy. Whatever that is. It's not for everyone, which is fine. Everyone's not the same. Absolutely. I 100% agree. And I've in fact found myself watching other streamers doing things that I don't personally enjoy strictly because they enjoy doing it. I like experiencing people enjoying something they enjoy. Even my kids, right? I, on one hand, could say, like, I don't enjoy all this princess stuff. It's not my thing at all. But I love that my daughter enjoys this. And she enjoys what she does. But she enjoys the crappy 5-year-old drawings that she makes out of it. It's the same kind of concept, right? And watching someone enjoy a game they're playing or a project they're working on, or even, I don't know if you've ever seen, is it Pizza Princess? Pizza Princess G. That woman loves what she does in her pizza shop. She makes pizza, runs a pizza shop. I think it's in New York. Could be wrong, but I think it's in New York, right? I love eating pizza, but I couldn't care less about making pizza. But I find it enjoyable to watch her. I think it's her brother, her and her brother that run the shop. Came down from the dad, I think. It's been a while since I've watched, but they just love what they do, and they love talking to people about it, and they love running this shop and making pizza for people to enjoy. And I really enjoy watching that. So welcome to the stream where I am enjoying diving into the lore of Outer Wilds. Thank you for being here. They're sealing off all entrances. I hope they've planned accordingly. Oh, that hurt me right in the dad joke. Oh man, the contrast of the dad joke and the soothing music. Oof. The puns jokes are great. Yeah, a couple of them have flown over my head. I've had to like reread them a couple of times, but that I like that one. I thought you had forbidden your apprentices from making puns, Scullius. How else would he improve? Oh man, that's great. Blog updated. Oh. Just got a frame rate hit for some reason. That's weird. This is on Ash Twin. 2, 3. So 2, 1, 2 in between, 2 lit up. I was trying to figure out where this was, so it is on Ash Twin. Why is my frame rate so terrible? There's something about that pocket that it is not happy about. Hmm. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Donna. This ore would be the last. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ashton project. This is exciting news. I can offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine. Or can I offer? If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better. As the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ashwin project could lead to disaster. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Remy and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. So is what I just saw, because that's the second time I've seen that with a symbolic no my heads, is that a glimpse into the central chamber on Ashtwin? Because you can hear the sand in the background, right? Or you can hear the sand geyser. How do you get in there? Just also haven't really deeply investigated all of the towers on Ashtwin yet. Interesting. I need to pull one thing up quick. NB. That is the wrong window. I had to pull up a quick monitor a second. My GPU VRAM is completely full, and it is causing the game's frame rate to struggle significantly. Yeah, good old OBS with NVIDIA drivers on Linux again. Yeah, Linux plus NVIDIA does not play well together. Oh, there we go. Good. I was able to clear it out a little bit. Now we're back. I just went from like 18 frames a second to 95. So we're back. Even though it's a 3080, it still struggles. Anyway, which is why Thursday, I'm gonna try to be get my hands on one of those 9070 XTs. Okay. Boom. Are these all just dead-end tunnels? Oh boy. That was unintentional. I want to know how to get down deeper. That's just going to take me right back up to where I was, though. So is there one of these holes that just goes on the tunnel? Oh no, it's just a random pickup point. Okay. Oh, that doesn't actually go anywhere. It's just the bottom of the room. Okay. Maybe that's the end of it? That would kind of surprise me. Seems like there was something else there. Hmm. That's called a Unity shader failure right there, my friends. Oh man, it glitched hard. I've seen that shader in my own stuff too. Lighting engine from 8 years ago. Interesting. Yet again, the more I learn, the more questions I have. Like, they're building the shell, right? But what exactly is inside? I mean, I know there's like a warp core on the inside. Oh my. Frame rate again. She's struggling. What? What am I looking at in that viewport? No Hearthian has been able to land on the quantum moon yet. Oh, wrong button. Central chamber inside the ash twin is physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. I haven't yet figured out how to get down there. Oh man. Well, it seems like they sealed it off completely. There's gotta be a way to get in there. But no, I mined ore from this site to craft the protective shell that designed to physically seal off the central chamber inside the ash twin. Once the shell was finished, then I would check to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or cracks. And then they discovered the four-eyed species of semi-aquatic life forms. Okay. So the frozen shuttle, the probe. All right, so I want to do one more poke around Timber Hearth and Adel Rock to make sure that I didn't miss anything, at least obvious. Because I learned a lot in the last half hour. And I think I've scoured Ember Twin. We'll see though. Ash Twin, definitely I need to do some exploring. I'm curious if there's actually anything to learn on Hollow's Lantern. And then the Southern Observatory in Brittle Hollow need to go to. And then it's the probe launcher in Giant's Deep is the next step, I think. Yeah, like, yeah, I wanna finish checking Timber Hearth and Ada Rock first. Then see, give one more, give it a once over and see if I can get into the, or learn anything at least about Ash Twin more. Stop at Hollow's Lantern, hit Probe Launcher in Giant's Deep. and then go tangle some anglerfish, apparently, because that's where they are. Is Dark Brimble, so that's what we're looking at. But, yeah. For now, it's time for me to go give into my 30s and go to sleep. Yeah, I got meetings like half the day tomorrow and a bunch of client work to finish up. So, anywho, hey, thank y'all for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. And like we were talking about, this game is really fascinating. It's accurate. The schedule is accurate. So in the about section is going to be the most accurate. The one listed in the Twitch schedule. It's you set the schedule. It's not like daily. You have to set it for every week. So it's kind of annoying. But what I do is Tuesdays, Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern, consistently, and then either Saturday or Sunday, depending on the schedule. So depending on frankly, like our D&D schedule and stuff like that, depending on when that lands. But what I will do, what I'm starting to try to do, at least, is in the Discord. If you jump in there, I try to give an update for when on the weekends I'll be on, when I know. So more often, it's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. But on the off Saturday that I'm busy, it's Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. So here, let's put this right here. Boom. So there's that. If you would like to jump in there, I do set it up with a role if you want to get notifications for stream pings, because nobody likes everyone. But yes, I will be back Thursday, 9 o'clock Eastern, until about 11:30 or midnight. So hey, thank you guys for all joining. I really appreciate it. And if you are here, lurk, have not dropped a follow, I'd appreciate if you do that. There's the Discord link if you want to join in there as well. So I will be back Thursday. You all have a phenomenal evening. Bye.